Oh, shit. Here we go again.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy imKingKenneth, back from another video, and today we're gonna talk about Tyla. Because if you're unaware, Tyla has been receiving a lot of hate right now. And in this video, I'm gonna go over all the controversies surrounding her name, and why I personally believe it's all BS. Now to start right off the bat, Tyla is not an industry plant. In fact, when I was doing research for this video and reacted to a different video on my live channel, one of my college friends sent me a DM explaining Tyla's come up, saying that Tyla had a machine behind her since 2019, and with that person that he knows of was on her marketing team. And by the way, shout out Perry for letting me use his DMs. Make sure y'all go follow him after the video ends. But in general too, people use the word industry plant very loosely. If she was someone like Sexy Red or Ice Spice, then that would make sense because of their perceived lack of talent. Or even CJ, if you remember him, having industry connections. But that's simply not the case. And I think this comes more as jealousy about her being a foreigner, rather than an actual point of concern, which I will get to in a bit. Now moving past that, there was a concern earlier this year about Tyla and Cenat. In case you aren't aware, Tyla came on Kai's live stream to promote a new album, Tyla, and this infamous moment happened.
Tyla, would you like to go on a date with me?
Are you asking for real?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
What you mean? Why not?
Don't do that.
I'm serious. Whenever you get some free time, would you like to go on a date with me?
You can't do that. On a whole live thing.
Why not? It's true or dare.
Yeah. But we friends though.
You right.
Yeah, we friends.
You right. Alright, next one. Go ahead. Grab your next one.
Okay, let's do the next one. Okay.
And of course this ended up becoming a meme, even to this day it is, but it has been dragged on to the point where people started to personally attack Tyla. And when she tried to go on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God asked her about Kai and the incident.
Did you see Kevin Hart give Kai Cenat a framed picture of you're saying what was it?
That's
we
a quote
friends
by
though?
you, but we friends though.
Yeah, guys, the thing stretched.
You heard his heart, and I seen you was just joking. You was just
But
trying
she
to
was
be
so
innocent,
sweet
but it just
about
went
it.
everywhere.
She was so sweet about it still though, you know. But
Yo.
we're friends though.
Yeah, don't put me on the spot, guys. I will embarrass. I'm sorry.
We seen.
I'm sorry.
No.
Don't put me on the spot.
Do you and Kai joke about that?
I mean, we don't really talk about it.
But she wouldn't answer it because her PR manager said no.
School me on these debates that they be having about your identity as a South African colored person. What does that even mean?
Can we not? Por favor.
Oh, I like that. We keeping that in the interview too.
Shut up, man.
I like when they talk from the back and say we can't. I like that. I like that. That's good. That's even better.
And me personally, I think with more media training, Tyla could have given him a non-answer or just didn't answer at all. But I'm not going to entirely blame her or not because she still knew the fame. And Charlamagne as a journalist should ask the hard questions, regardless of how you feel about him. Now, if you fast forward just the last month, Tyla put out this tweet to promote her newest video. And everybody online was saying that Tyla was milking Kai for clout, just off of one tweet. And mind you, Tyla never tweeted about Kai before or after this. And what's the most ironic part about this was that Kai milked Tyla for views multiple times and no one says anything about that. And what I say to that is that we all milk each other. Because when you have a connection, you have to use that to your advantage in order to go further. Collabs, regardless of your career, it's what's needed to survive. And that's even more crucial in entertainment. Now around that same time, Tyla won a VMA award for Best Afrobeats. And Halle Bailey, who I did a video on by the way, and Lil Nas X presented that award. And due to Tyla's very skinny build, she wasn't able to hold the trophy, so she asked Lil Nas X.
I'm not strong enough. Use this. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry.
And what seemed to be a very harmless moment ended up being some f***ery. People online were trying to drag her for this, calling her entitled, and it came to a point where Tyla and Halle came out with their own statements on Twitter. And that's actually a perfect segue into my next point. In that very same award show, Tyla came out to say that not every African artist makes Afrobeat music.
Because I know there's a tendency to group all African artists under Afrobeat. It's a thing, and even though Afrobeats has run things and has opened so many doors for us, African music is so diverse. It's more than just Afrobeats. I come from South Africa. I'm a piano. I represent my culture, and I just want to shout out all the Afrobeats artists in this category with me. Shout out Thames, Ira Star, shout out Loj, shout out Rema, Wizkid, Burna Boy, all of us. And yeah, I love you guys. Africa to the world. Stream my album, Tyla.
In fact, Tyla's genre of music is called Amapiano. So she's basically calling out award shows that lump every African into a category. And that's not just an African problem. Because I remember 2 years ago, the Grammys had an award for Best Reggae Album, and Spice was one of the nominees. And mind you, she's a dancehall artist. And take a good guess at who won that. I'm waiting. If you said Spice, you're incorrect. Because it was actually a group named Soulja, who I haven't heard a day in my life, by the way. And even when you look at black culture in America, it's not much different either, because damn near every black musician is either an R&B singer or a rapper. Obviously not all, but a good majority. And even when someone steps out of the box, they be seen as weird. Because even though Mariah the Scientist and SZA makes R&B music, they make other genres of music too. But due to the fact they're black female singers, they would be automatically listed as R&B artists. That's why I appreciate people like Beyonce and Shabusi that step out of the box and make country music. Because why is we as black people only known for those two genres? Despite the fact that we made many genres in the past, which now ironically is controlled by white people. And before I go into my very last point in this video, going back to the Grammys, Jamaica isn't only known for dancehall and reggae music. Same applies for the Caribbean too. There is reggae fusion, soca, calypso, compa, and that's not even scratching the surface. And another thing too, not every Caribbean accent is Jamaican. There's Trinidadian, Bajan, Grenadian, etc. And if you clearly listen to them, there's a big difference, as every single Caribbean country has their own culture to it. And my final point as to why Tyla is hated so much is due to her racial background. Because in case y'all didn't know, Tyla is from South Africa. And American people keep trying to say, oh, she's trying to get the American fan base. She's not really black, she has light skin privilege. And that's all due to the fact that she identifies as colored. And in her case, that means she's Mauritian, Indian, Zulu, and Irish. She even had to came out with a statement that confirmed her blackness. And by the way, I hope y'all know that Africa is a continent, not a country. And each African country has their own culture. Africa is huge. And if you don't believe me, check out this picture. And there isn't just black people in Africa. In South Africa, where she's from, in fact, there's a lot of white people there. Because believe it or not, Elon Musk and Charlize Theron are from South Africa. And that's obviously not exclusive to Africans. When you look at Jamaica, it's no different. There isn't just black people there. There's also Asian Jamaican people and white Jamaican people. In fact, when you look at the most famous people that came out of Jamaica, Bob Marley, Sean Paul, Shamsia, they either had an Asian or white parent. I think it's because a lot of people in this country don't know the difference between race, ethnicity, and nationality. That order is just dumb. And even if that was the case, why does this matter now? Because it's not unusual at all for artists from other countries come to America to expand their market. There wasn't any backlash like this when Rihanna, Adele, or Shamsia came on the scene in America. But I guess because of the internet, there's some sort of hate train towards her. But before I close out this video, I want to say this. Due to the fact that a lot of people from different countries come to America to find work and chase their American dream, American people from the outside sees them as a threat. When in reality, immigrants just want to escape. And obviously I'm not saying that foreigners shouldn't abide by the rules, but that's very important to consider. But if people from this country have that entitled mentality, then no foreigner will move here. And I'm saying this because if my family didn't move from Jamaica to America, then I literally wouldn't be alive to make this video right now. And what makes America very unique is the different cultures. Because listen, I'm from the biggest and best city in America, New York City. And the amount of people I met that are from different races, ethnicities, and nationalities is crazy. But overall though, honestly, this is mainly internet stuff. These statements are from keyboard warriors with think pieces that scream main character syndrome. And don't believe these TikTok pages and blogs that spread misinformation and only care about money. Because your thinking is going to be flawed because of that. Just don't take social media too seriously. Because honestly, when I'm not doing content, I don't either. Now, am I saying to stop hating on Tyla? No, but at least has to be a justifiable reason as to why you want to hate them. And I know that she's a celebrity, so she's always going to get criticism, but just keep that in mind. Same thing with me. I know I'm going to get criticism, whether you're fully watching the video, watch part of the video, or sped up the video. But yeah, that's it for the video, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. And if you do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and I'ma catch y'all later. I'm imKingKenneth, and I'm out this bitch. Peace out, y'all.
And I started thinking to myself, Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?